so true. Our courage will pull us through. You teach me and I'll teach you. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all, gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon.
What's going on YouTube? This is Necrostevo and you're watching one of my narrated Wi-Fi battle videos on a Tuesday. It's a Christmas miracle. Well, probably not Christmas, but it is relatively unusual for me to get to upload on Tuesdays. But now I actually have enough content to last me for a little while. Like, we're going to have black and white battles well into X and Y to give me time to play it. And then hopefully start recording some X and Y battles, so good on ya. Today's battle is a mixed match that I had against Space Dance. And I got to bring some things that I just haven't had the opportunity to use in such a long time. He starts out with Gallade, which prompts me to switch into my Drapion because I figured he'd use a Psychic type move. And I've been seeing Gallade with Justified on it lately, so I didn't want to use Crunch or Knockoff on it. And so I set up Toxic Spikes to prompt him to switch out, and I figured he'd go into Melodic. And now I'm going to Knockoff because Melodic with Recovery is annoying. And even more unfortunately, he has only first tier poison on him instead of 2 layers. But that's okay. I'm going to go on into Mantine to basically wall him, but he just goes for a Dragon Tail, probably predicting me to switch out, which works. And I'm going to go into my Machamp again because that's what he sent me out into. And Machamp doesn't mind staying in here because even if he burns me, I have a Lumberry. So he probably does not want to try to attack through Confusion. Not too good a look there, especially when another Dynamic Punch can finish him off. And him switching out means that I just get a chance to set up my second layer of Toxic Spikes. And he actually goes for Drain Punch, but this is my defensive Drapion. And Drapion is a great defensive tank. Its typing means it's only weak to ground type attacks. And it actually ends up taking the Drain Punch a little bit better than my offensive Celebi. So that tells you how well Drapion can take attacks there. Because I think that Drain Punch did about as much damage to Drapion as it did to Celebi, who resists it. Now, thinking that Celebi is going to draw out his Weavile, I decided to double switch out into my Druddigon. And I did get him to switch, but he switches out into his Cure in black, which is not exactly what I wanted to see. I really wanted to draw out that Weavile so I could take care of it so Celebi could sweep. I send out my Pharaoh Seed to take some predicted outrages, and I'm actually able to take 2, which is great because I get to set up my Stealth Rocks now. He's taking a bunch of recoil not only from the poison, but also from my Iron Barb. So Pharaoh Seed is going to do a lot here, putting that Black Kyurem in range for an easy revenge kill, and it does over 3/4 damage to it between the poison and the Iron Barb's damage. So we're in good range here to actually just come back in and get set up. So he's going to faint from the poison. That's a huge threat down. He does bring out Weavile, which makes sense. A lot of people decide to switch into their faster Pokemon after a double down. And I predicted he might go out into Weavile, and I knew I could take any one hit from Weavile, even if it were a stab Ice Punch, because my Druddigon is just that bulky. He has a lot of HP. I think he has close to max HP investment, almost max attack, and the rest in defense. So the only bad part about that is that I'm missing out on my speed investment, which bites me in the butt here, as his Melodic actually outspeeds me and gets to use Rest, which sucks. If based on the damage that Outrage did before he got the boost from Marvel Skill, of course, because he was asleep, Outrage would have definitely KO'd. Unfortunately, he is able to get the Rest, Sleep, Talk, Scald, and Scald with its 100% burn chance when you're getting hit by it, of course. Not literally, it's 30%. But he gets the Rest, Sleep, Talk, Scald, Burn, so that means Druddigon's going to go down, unfortunately. But since he's still asleep, I'm going to come in here and bank on him getting Scald or something besides Dragon Tail and try to set up right in his face. Because now that I've taken care of Weavile, he doesn't really have anything that can stop my Celebi. And between entry hazard damage and everything being poisoned, he's going to get whittled down quite quickly. Now, a nasty plot Giga Drain is not enough to take out Gallade because it has a nice base special defense. But I am naturally faster than Gallade. I think this is also my modest Celebi. So even if he was running a plus speed nature, outside of running something like Night Slash, or some people run Fire Punch, and those would not have taken out my Celebi without several bulk ups, he wasn't going to be able to do anything there. So we're going to get a little sweep going here. I take out the Machamp with the Psychic. I'm actually going to be able to take out the Rhyperior with a Giga Drain. There's not much that he can do, so this is going to be a nice little sweep on the end here. And I think his last is actually Melodic. So thank you very much for the Battle Space Dance. Mixed tier is always fun. It's the only time that you're going to see a Pharaoh Seed take on a Black Kyurem and actually do a little bit of damage against it, I guess. But I enjoy the match, nevertheless. But let's see. I'm recording this at 5 a.m. my time, Central Standard Time, and there's a Nintendo Direct in a couple of hours. I've been doing a relatively good job at avoiding Pokemon X and Y spoilers. I haven't seen any of the second or first stages of the starters, which I think those have all been released / leaked at some point or another. I did accidentally see Pyroar, and then I decided to block all the Pokemon pages that I follow. I haven't seen Honedge's evolution. I know it's called Duo Blade, but I haven't seen it before. I haven't seen Meowstic. I haven't seen any of the other ones that were revealed in that same announcement. The last thing I literally saw that I went to go check on was the Mewtwo X form. So that's the thing. I don't know if you guys are trying to avoid announcements as well, but hopefully there will be more to talk about. It's kind of cool that now we're actually in the same month as Pokemon X and Y. In fact, as someone on Twitter pointed out, I think it was Miki who pointed it out, so shout outs to Miki. She said we're 2 weeks away, so that's exciting. Let me know how you guys are feeling about X and Y. What are you most excited about right now? Because if you're like me and you stopped looking at spoilers, then you might just be excited about everything, because when you get the game, it's going to be very, very fresh and new. And that's why I haven't been doing what kind of all the other YouTubers are doing, where they go and look at the announcements or the leaks and they break them down and talk about every aspect. I really don't want to do that before the game is out. It's been very, very fun, just kind of theory modding with the release mega types and the abilities, and the even fairies effect on the metagame. Like when people are like, "Oh, well, what happens if a Azumarill is Water Fairy?" Whoa, holy crap, that's fantastic typing setting. Anyways, though, it's been great to theory mod, but I am doing just fine avoiding things because I want things to be really, really fresh. I've decided I'm going to pick up Pokemon Y version at midnight and 1 minute on the 12th, and then I'll have that until GameStop opens, and then I can go and get X version as well. But you guys sound off in the comments. I'm interested to hear what you guys have to think. And if you would like me to do some commentary on X and Y, maybe some predictions or that type of thing, let me know that as well. I am definitely willing to do that if you guys will be interested in hearing that. I just haven't been doing it because I know a lot of the other YouTubers were doing it, and I didn't see a lot of the point in being very redundant. But if there are some specific things you all would like me to talk about, I will be happy to make a video to talk about those things, as long as it doesn't involve a bunch of spoilers that I haven't seen. But that being all aside, I hope you all enjoyed today's short battle. You guys will get another upload on Friday, and I will see you all then. Have a great week, you guys. Bye now.